Hey everyone, welcome to group break number 295. Today we have the uh, random team pair case of 2021-22 Upper Deck Series 2. Just as a note, this is a fresh case. It just got opened up in the store quickly just to make sure it was Series 2 and double check it. But fresh case, so all good to go. And yeah, looking forward to the break. Again, it's an early Sunday morning break just because it filled over kind of yesterday, and so wanted to make sure that we got it out and ready for shipped and sorted in time. So here we go. 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. Reminder, there are 16 team pairs, and then the team pairs are done from whatchamacallit. They're done based off of like how good the teams are, and just to try to balance the overall break. So the best teams are with some of the worst teams, and then the mediocre teams are together. So hopefully it's fairly even for everyone. But yeah, let's get into it. Here we go. So 3 times on the names and 3 times on the team pairs. Here we go. Once, twice, third time. Emil, you're all over this break. So, and here are your team pairs. Again, kind of just ranked by, like, they're obviously alphabetical order by the first name this time, but like they're kind of just ranked by like how good they are and then like their averageness. So like Detroit's got Pittsburgh. The one thing that with that is that like Pittsburgh, yes, has like a couple Crosby cards, but for the most part, they're by far the weakest team in the product. So that's kind of how they're balanced, right? And then the Coyotes are with the Blues because Blues have a couple good young guns. Coyotes have a lot of cards, or well, Blues have a good young gun, and the Coyotes have like a lot of cards, so it kind of balances that out. But anyways, that's enough about like kind of how the team pairs are decided. Here we go. 3 times. Once, twice, third time. Capitals on top, Rangers on the bottom. Here we go. Emil with the Capitals and Flames. Dan with the Predators and Stars. Emil with the Blue Jackets and Oilers. Emil with Vegas and Montreal. Bill with the Ducks and Wild. Emil with the Panthers and Leafs. Ryan with the Jets, Flyers, Coyotes, and Blues. Emil with the Avs and Islanders and Canucks and Bruins. Dan with the Devils and Sabres. Emil, you've got the Lightning and Chicago Blackhawks, and the Sharks and the Hurricanes. Jesse with the Red Wings and Penguins. Ryan with the Kings and the Kraken. And Emil with the Rangers and the Senators. So there are your teams. Let me get them into the team viewer. And we're going to get started pretty quickly here. So, all right. Here's the team viewer. And let's get it started. So again, as I mentioned, fresh case, like just here we go. And if anything is missing, like that should be in the case, then deal with it. But should be fine. There we go. All right, here we go. Box one. Cut through the sticker. I don't think it did. This is 56195. Gonna have to actually take the recycling out after a week of breaks. All right, here we go. Let's see some cool stuff. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Well, good morning. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. So also kind of need to get this done just because I have a couple things that I unfortunately have to do. All right, here we go. Starting it off. Oh, I should have got more sleeves and top loaders. That would have been smart. Starting off with the rookie materials of Prosvetov for the Yotes. French variation of Raquel for the Ducks. Goes there. 5, 6, 7, 8. Cole Sillinger for Columbus on the Young Guns. Yeah, I'm getting to get more sleeves. 1 second, let's get some more sleeves. And another pack of top loaders. Sorry about that. Just want to make sure that we're prepped because it is Series 2 and the Young Guns are pretty good. Again, one of the best products Upper Deck's released in a long time. So here we go. Denisenko for the Panthers. 7, 8. Perfetti for the Jets. 16 for the Bruins. 6, 7, 8. Takchev for the Kings. Just double check the backs of Young Guns every once in a while because I had a bad case once. Tomasino for the Predators. And Pinto for the Senators. Nugent Hopkins for the Oilers. Ooh, fluorescence out of the gate. Drysdale for the Ducks. Nice one there for Anaheim. With a Darlene Young Gun behind it. Wonder where he'll end up signing. Like, a player that has legit potential. 1 second. There we go. Five, 6, 7. Gaudreau for the Flames. Now on the Columbus Blue Jackets. That's one of the more surprising things. Marchand for the Bruins. So, good first half here. Nice fluorescence. Good Young Gun. I mean, given that the Blue Jackets got Gaudreau, and like Sillinger, it's gonna be either Sillinger or Kent Johnson that's centering him. Probably, maybe Roslovic, I guess. They're gonna be good Young Guns to keep an eye on. So, especially, I'd say especially Sillinger, very good player. Kent Johnson will probably be Series 1 next year. Just because he debuted too late past the cutoff, so. Yeah. Nurse for the Oilers. Vejmelka for the Yotes. Shushko for the Flyers. Leonard for Vegas. Seth Jones for Columbus. Radish on the blue for the Lightning. Ference for the Predators. Takchev for the Kings. Program of Excellence of Newhook for the Avalanche. Alex Newhook for the Avs. If we pull a Ty Smith today, it will, I think he's still in this. I think he's in this as a Program of Excellence. He would go to the Penguins because he just got traded. Cylinder for Columbus, that is a short print. And if you're like, this is kind of the first year that they've actually really short printed specific rookies, but 70 to 80 are short prints. So Cylinder's a 71. And rounding off the box with a Mercer Young Gun for the Devils. This one has the mark below the G. As per usual, like I'd say about the majority of them have that mark, so that's a fairly standard box. Nothing insane, I would say. Sometimes you normally get 2 hits per pack, but no, because 188 is 30. You know, I guess 12. And no, that adds up. All right, box. Here we go. 3, 6. This is gonna have extras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6. That is 6. That should be 5. That is 5. Perfect. And box number 16433. Yeah. Oh, I guess Mercer is actually a sleeve and top load. I don't know why I didn't do that. Actually, don't you normally get Newhook in this crop as well? But yeah. For those who aren't aware, the Mercers, like, a lot of them have this mark below the G, so very, very common. Some don't, and I feel like those ones will end up being pretty valued in the long run. But... all right, here we go. Box 2. It's another jersey card. Pretty cool to see a tab. Give me a Zegras or Caulfield or Cider Patch or someone else. Here we go. Ference. So probably going to be close to the same Young Gun crop here. Thornton on the retro for the Panthers. Burns for the Sharks. He just got traded. Doc on the... so he just got traded. There's a Newhook for the Avs. Newhook for the Avs. Hardman for Chicago on the jersey card. Not who you want to see there. French variation of Pionk for the Jets. And there's a Mercer. This one does not have the mark. Oh, I've got a sneeze coming on here. See, there's no mark on this one there. Cam York for the Flyers, not a short print. 4, 5, 6. Rosendorf for the Yotes. Blue for the Ducks. Monahan for the Flames. Once. Just gotta. Alright, sneeze is gone. Now, what else has happened? There's been no JT Miller trade yet. I think, as a Canucks fan, it just seems, it really seems like they're trying to retain him at this point. Like, they're trying to sign him. And I think, like, I don't think that's a good move for the franchise, to be completely honest. Like, great player, but that long-term contract doesn't mesh well with the team. And, you know, as much as, yes, he's been a great player the past 2 years and, like, legitimately been the top 30 scorer in the NHL, it's just, I just a little bit worried over the long-term form of the contract. Maybe it's, you know, approaching his 30s, and that's generally when we start to see players decline a little bit. He shouldn't decline as quickly. So, like, instead of being, like, you know, borderline first, or like a first-line winger, he'll probably be like a 2C type player. Bailey for the Islanders. Robertson for the Stars. But, like, you know, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Sunic for the Devils. It's still, you know, pretty big commitment there. Ylönen for the Habs. Decision for Vegas. Reinhardt for the Panthers. Eklund for the Sharks. Nice blue of Eklund. Richards for the Rangers. Kierstead for the Panthers. Petrie for the Habs. He just got traded. Lots of players getting traded. Thompson for Vegas. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Tomasino for the Predators. Definitely some different young gun crops in here. Like, per box. There's really no double up there, huh? Do we have one in the first? I don't think we even have one in the first half, so I didn't see any, like, variations. Huh. Alright, box number 3. Sorry, my nose just wants to go. There we go. Ah. 12703. Newhook again for the Avalanche. That's weird. Just weird cropping going on here. Tomasino for the Predators. Vejmelka for the Yotes. Kalinick for Chicago. Ylönen for the Habs. Stützle for the Senators. Colton for the Canucks. Tomasino for the Predators. I thought that said French for some reason, even though it said Young Guns and like clear as day. So we're now at 2 Tomasinos, 2 Newhooks, 2 Ylönens. Walcott for the Bolts. Stützle for the Senators on the honor roll. Kelly for the Senators on the blue. Bernard Docker. And for the Canucks to 20, Vasily Podkolzin on the MVP watch. To 20. That is a really cool card for the Canucks. Adam Emil. There you go. That's a stand card. Anytime you get a card to 20 out of like Series 1, Series 2, pretty cool card. It's funny because like as you get into higher end products, like cards out of 20 aren't necessarily as like cool. For the most part, they still are, but it's like, yeah, pretty cool card. All right. Here we go. Benoit for the Ducks. Clear cut of Strome for the Rangers. Another player who's changed spaces. Kopitar for the Kings on the upside down Dazzlers. Richards for the Rangers. Newhook. Is that a short print? That is not a short print for the Avs. Giordano for the Kraken. And Fowler for the Ducks. Shushko for the McCullough. Well, there's our third Mercer for the Devils. That one also doesn't have the mark. I think we put 3 ones. That was our last. Our last case was actually really weird. So did I say Shushko for the Flyers? But Ehlers for the Jets. Slavin for the Hurricanes. French variation of Drouin for the Habs. We had 2 non-marked Mercers. It's nice. All right, next box. Stanley Cider, Raymond, Byfield. Next up, let's see what we're getting. Selling those. All right, here we go. There's a Lundqvist for the Rangers, and a Marner on the street variation for the Leafs. There we go. Cool little street clothes variation. Passage for the Sharks. Neighbors for the Blues. Vejmelka for the Yotes. Pedersen for the Stars. Might be Peterson. I think it's Peterson, but Tomasino for the Predators. Bear Brule for the Lightning. Dreger for the Kraken. Valimaki on the French for the Flames. There's a Lucas Raymond for the Red Wings. Lundell for the Panthers. And Chinakhov for Columbus. Alright, second half, let's look at another look at materials. Due for French Young Gun pretty soon. Like clear cut as well. Here we go. More packs. Novak. Parayko for the Blues. Rookie materials. Cam York for the Flyers. Kopitar for the Kings. Chinakhov for the Blue Jackets. Radish for the Lightning. Puljujarvi for the Oilers. Kierset for the Panthers. Willman for the Flyers. Tomasino for the Predators. Dahlin for the Sharks. Reinhardt for the Panthers on the blue. It's pretty quiet, like second half of that box there. 29165. 5. Definitely shorter pack than this. Maybe 2 9. All right. Here we go. Groove for the Ducks. Lapierre for the Capitals on the Young Gun canvas. Seider on the retro for the Red Wings. Willman for the Flyers. Gaudreau for the Flames. Pasenchuk for the Sharks. Groove for the Ducks. Got Pink Dazzlers coming up. Ylönen for the Habs on the retro. Podkolzin for the Canucks. Walcott for the Lightning. Prosvetov for the Yotes. And Toffoli for the Habs. It's really actually like amazing how many players have changed teams since this product like came out and was printed. Gaudreau obviously being one of the bigger names, but all right, let's keep it rolling. Bobrovsky for the Panthers. Treager for the Kraken. Niels Lundqvist for the Rangers. Reinhardt for the Panthers. Bjugstad for the Panthers. Sunch for the Devils. Patterson for the Stars. I don't know what is with this case, but Rosvik for the Blue Jackets. Joey Keane for the Hurricanes. I feel like that's the same crop we've got before. Landeskog for the Avs. And Lucas Raymond for the Red Wings. God, this is weird. Denisenko for the Panthers. And Vasilevsky for the Lightning. No canvas blacks yet. No. All right. Two five one three seven on the box numbers. Kirio. All right, let's see a cider here. Let's see a Mo cider. Hauser for the Sabres. Steen for the Bruins. McTavish on the retro for the Ducks. Lundell for the Panthers. Cylinder on the blue for the Blue Jackets. Here's our passages. Brent Burns. This will be a random between the Wild and the Sharks. So, who has the Wild? Bill, and Sharks is Emil. So that'll be a random. And a Ronberg for the Vegas Golden Knights. Kuznetsov for the Capitals. There we go. Clear cut of Samsonov for the Capitals. Raymond on the Dazzlers for the Red Wings. 5, 6, 7, 8. Neighbors for the Blues. Pinto for the Senators on the rookie portraits. And Landeskog for the Avs on the canvas. All right. Gadjevich for the Sharks. Mercer for the Devils on the canvas. Nice one there. So I could just leave the lap here. It'll get top loaded and saved later, but Juke for the Bolts on the retro. Ooh, that's a good sign. Podkolzin for the Canucks. Takchev for LA. Fox for the Rangers. Federation Ryoka Haru for the Sabres. And here's a Mo Seider for the Red Wings. There we go. You can join pods who you're grouped up with. So there you go. You get your box buddy. Breezy. Raymond. Ruotsalainen. And Lockwood. I don't think we had a double hit there. We have it. Oh, we might have had it in the first half. Yeah, we had it with the passage, right? Duh. Okay. Halfway point. So far, so good. I mean, double up on a couple of good youngins. Triple up on Mercer, who's not bad. Like, definitely had some weird cropping stuff. But will we follow the trend and get the same crop in this box? I doubt it. Like, there's no way. We gotta get Byfield. We gotta get Lundell. This is 14868. I will know. Our last case only did have 30 young guns, so or 70. Two less, and it didn't have the checklist. Which I mean, like, not super upset about not having a checklist in a case, to be honest. But like, ironically, this year's is selling, so for like more than a couple of them at least, not major, but like still better than some of the base young guns, which is like really rare. There's our first OPG red. Ooh. So we need French, clear cut. About it for our case hits. Oh, maybe a mix of those, but we did get the puck holes in, so I don't think that interferes with it, but here we go. Shushko for the Flyers. Kelly for the Senators. Lundqvist for the Rangers. Ranta for the Avs. McTavish on the red. Nice one there for the Ducks. Nice McTavish red. Another Ference, really? Ference for the Predators. Thornton for the Panthers. Horvat for the Canucks. Newhook for the Avs. Binnington for the Blues. Dahlin for the Sharks. Neighbors for the Blues. Sagan for the Stars. Oh. All right, second half of the box. Alright, there we go. Those are good. Man, it is just one of those mornings where the allergies are nuts. It's a cooler day out, a little bit breezier. But Neighbors for the Blues. Program of Excellence of Delano for the Red Wings. Ranta for the Avs. Thorofeev for Vegas on the Young Guns. Burns for the Sharks. Norris for the Senators. Conjuration for Molly for the Predators. Cylinder for the Blue Jackets. Veal for the Sharks. Akin for the Bruins. Allison for the Flyers. I missed a pack. And a tack jet for the Kings. All right. Well, on to box. Can't count. 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Box 8. This way, there we go. 24905 on the box number. I should 2 print, 2 cut, and the canvas blacks left. We shouldn't have another jersey card, right? Because they're 1 in 72. Also shouldn't have another Mercer Young Gun. Or Barons. Really, or like any from that crop. It was weird because they weren't together, like their input crop wasn't together properly. 1 second. Nature's for the Hurricanes. Brown for the Kings. There's a third Raymond, so I do not know what's going on here. Ruzicka for the Flames. Cylinder for the Blue Jackets. Lapierre for the Capitals. Suter for the Stars. There's a Lundell. Wait. With Raymond? Okay. Lundell's normally with Byfield. Ranta. Ekblad for the Panthers. Juke for the Lightning. Oh, clear-cut exclusives. Young Gun of Jacob Bernard Docker for the Senators. Not the best one to get, but, like, that's a wicked pull. Clear-cut exclusives. Young Gun of Jacob Bernard Docker for the Senators. Still an insanely good card to get. Let's go. With Ottawa. They're a Group B team, right? Emil. That's front and center stage. There we go. It's been a weird case, man. Like, just bizarre. Oh, we got our clear-cut Young Gun. And a big one at that. Like, rare one. I mean, technically big because he's a tall player. All right. McTavish. Backstrom for the Capitals. Nedeljkovic for the Red Wings. Pedersen for the Stars. This is just a really, really, really weird case. Ranta for the Avs. Because yeah, there's a groove for the Ducks. Like, Lundell's never in this crop. Iafrate for the Capitals on the retired. Young Gun Chemist Black of Dahlin for the Sharks. Lundell is never, never, ever, ever in this crop. Hedman for the Bolts. Prosvetov for the Yotes. Barzal for the Islanders. Karol for the Lightning. Because Lundell is all, like, anytime we've opened Lundell, we've always opened him up with Blackwood. Like, always. And same with, like, the Newhook, Mercer, Tomasino. Like, those three are normally together. Raymond's normally with, like, this crop, but, like, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Here we go. Uh, 3619. 33619. On box numbers. Got all the cotton and stuff out. Just driving me insane today. So we still need 2 French Young Guns and 3 Canvas Blacks. And that's, I guess, technically an exclusive, but the one time, I think when we got our regular, like I said, this was in a previous case. We never got a base exclusives, I think. So that might count as our exclusive slot. Which, I mean, makes some sense. Drysdale on the honor roll. Gibson for the Ducks. Perfetti for the Jets. Gadjevich for the Sharks. There we go. A new one. McTavish for the Ducks. Prosvitov for the Yotes. Letang for the Penguins. Bernard Docker for the Senators. Radish for the Lightning. The Young Gun Canvas. Canvas Black of Pulak for the Islanders. Dazzlers of Hall for the Bruins. And Tomasino for the Predators. He's not in this crop either. So, right? Because, like, he's always with, yeah, because we haven't pulled a Gadjevich yet. Yeah. I don't know. The cropping in this case has been really strange. Yeah. Been really, really, really strange. I think it's been beneficial. Because, like, we've gotten a Lundell. No, I guess Byfield over Lundell is. But Lundell with Raymond is, like, a huge upgrade. Versus, I forget who's normally there. Yeah, it's weird. Still want to see a Byfield. We haven't seen a Darling yet. Or not Darling, sorry, Eklund. We've seen Darling. Perfetti. It's another one that we need to see. Definitely a few. Seen Podkolzin. We haven't seen McTavish either. I think we got a yellow fluorescence, maybe? Okay, this is just the weirdest case. Hardman for the Blackhawks. Panarin and Fox for the Rangers. Juk for the Lightning. That's Dawson Mercer number 4. This one has a mark on it. Oh, congrats to New Jersey. Chinakhov for Columbus. Burakovsky for the Avs. Mangiapane for the Flames. Richards for the Rangers. Deneau for the Kings. Sunic for the Devils. Takchev for the whatchamacallit? There's our Eklund for, yeah, like Eklund's never in this crop. And oh, the 150 Cole Caulfield for the Habs on the fluorescence. Eklund's never in this crop either. Eklund's in the checklist crop. Oh, that's a sick Caulfield. Sorry, Cider, you're going back. This is one of the weirdest cases we've ever opened. Like, just the Young Gun crops are all over the place. How many Young Guns do we have? I'm curious about this now. I'm curious about this now because I don't know if we're getting like extra ones or. 1 second. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. 53 is, assuming I counted that right, 53 divided by 9. We're actually like short on Young Guns apparently, unless I like miscounted. Because we've opened up 9 boxes, right? It's 10, 11, 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's 18 there. Unless it's 18 and 53 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 30. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 35 and 18. That's 53. So we're short Young Guns. Did I put them in the wrong pile by chance? I don't think so. I don't know. This is a weird case. That's 35 plus 18, which equals 53, and we should have 54 right now. I don't know. It's a weird case. All right. Like the croppings are all messed up. Our big hits are insane. But like, we're just getting Young Guns that shouldn't be in the crop, so it feels like we're just dealing with a weird case here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should really count how many packs of 6. And 6 is a 7. So that's even. Uh, 2, 8, 6, 7, 6. This has just been bizarre. There's no other way to like put it. That Caulfield fluorescence again. It's a fluorescent. There is chipping on it. So, it's still an insane card. We shouldn't have another jersey card. We should have 2 French Young Guns, 2 Canvas Black. That's really all that should be left, right? Because the clear cut exclusive is the clear cut. We've got the passage. So we only have 53 Young Guns, and we've like quadrupled and tripled on a few of them. I don't know. It's gonna be. There's another rookie material. We're like throwing it back to last year's series too, right? Because rookie materials are. There should be 1 in 72. I don't know. Yeah, 1 in 72. Thielen in for the Habs. There's a Murray for the Sabres. That's a new one, but that doesn't mean anything at this point. So the no for the Habs. Radish for the Lightning. Ruzicka for the Flames. Didn't we already hit a blue rookie in this, or was that last one? That might have been last. There's an Allard, and to 15, Sampo Ranta for the Avs on the fluorescent screen. What the heck? I guess it's a 4-stand day. Oh yeah, I guess we technically have a red fluorescence, but like we got a green and a yellow, so like I don't know. There's a Mayo. There's an Everly for the Kraken. And a Drysdale jersey for the Ducks. I mean, good jersey. Adam Fox for the Rangers on the Dazzlers. You stay, you go. There we go. Thank you. There's a Weatherby for the Sharks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Decision for Vegas. Robertson for the Stars. Yeah, it should be a Marchman. Like, we haven't hit him yet. We haven't hit Byfield yet. And we haven't hit Perfetti. Those are like the 3 big names. I don't think we've hit a base lap here, but we've hit the canvas at least. There's like 4 base Mercers and a canvas Mercer. There's 3 Tomasinos, 3 Raymonds. Like, this is just a wild case. The Ranta's actually like pretty okay on the edges. There's some chipping, but like it's a fluorescent. They always have chipping. So. Wow, if those numbers were reversed on those cards. Carlson for the Capitals. French Young'un of Ranta for the Avalanche. There we go. Just have to sweat it out a while. And here's the McTavish for the Ducks. This has been by far, I think, the weirdest case that we've ever opened. Decision for Vegas. Cider for the Red Wings. Nice one there. McTavish for the Ducks. That's a short print. Yep. There's a short print. Nedeljkovic for the Red Wings. Petrie for the Habs. Walcott for the Lightning. Base Ranta for the Avs. And Backstrom for the Capitals. So, like, really good box. It's the Ranta box. You got the fluorescent screen, the French Young Guns, and the base Young Guns. Alright, here we go. We should have 2 canvas black and a French Young Gun, I guess, technically. Or 2 or 1 canvas black, I forget. I know we've got the Young Gun. I know we've got 1 base. But, I mean, I think you take a fluorescence over a canvas black. You take a clear cut exclusives Young Gun over a clear cut. Yeah, you did. 10191 on the box numbers. Yeah, this has just been legitimately wild. All right, we need to see a Byfield. I'd really like to see a Byfield. And a Perfetti. Those are, and I guess Lapierre, but I think Lapierre is with one of those two normally. Byfield's with Lundell, but we've already seen a Lundell. We have had cases without Young Guns, so this case is just really weird. No, we've had boxes with like we had Raymond and Lundell together. We've had Eklund in with Cider, I think. Or no, Eklund was with Mercer, and Tomasino, and like, it's just been a really, really, really weird cropping. Here's our other fluorescence red, so I mean, we're getting another fluorescence. Willman for the Flyers, I think that's our third one of him. I don't know, I might be getting him and Shushko mixed up, but cylinders for Columbus. Ylönen for the Habs. Jones for Chicago on the blue. Ylönen for the Habs. Well, Habs doubling up on the fluorescence, and a Lundqvist. That's our third Lundqvist for the Rangers. And I like him. He's not everyone's favorite player, but I think he's got lots of potential. So Ben for the Stars on the French. Ruzicka for the Flames. Did we get a Ruzicka? We haven't gotten a Phillips yet, I don't think. Takchev for the Kings. Jones for Chicago. Barry for the Oilers. Novak for the Predators. Lecision for Vegas on the canvas. I really like Lundqvist as a prospect. I've actually bought some of his cards, so like I really like him. I think he's kind of in a logjam org, but if he gets out of there, be for the better. That's another rookie material. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, case breaks on average, you're gonna get everyone, but like obviously 1 to 2 box breaks, it's cheaper, right? So, Steen for the Bruins, Monahan for the Flames, Ruzicka for the Flames. There's a checklist. Cider and Raymond. Jeannot for the Avs. Or Avs, sorry, Predators. Puljujarvi for the Oilers. Raymond on the rookie materials. So, good rookie materials. This has just been bizarre, man. Where'd I put the top loaders for jersey cards? Over here. Carlson for San Jose. Chinnikov for the Blue Jackets. Line for the Blue Jackets. Hughes for the Devils. And Kachuk for the Lightning. Well, final box. I mean, we need Byfield and Perfetti. That's pretty unlikely, but 79494. If there's ever going to be a box, it's going to be the 994 box. Go rotate. Rotate. Here we go. We haven't done a retail case before. I've thought about it, but it's just a lot of boxes. All right, here we go. Bailey for the Islanders. Uh-oh. Well, Hoffman on a clear-cut Young Guns, so a second clear-cut Young Guns. I mean, I think you're taking exclusives over a French and a base. It's honestly, it's not good enough to replace anything on the stands. Cider on the Dazzlers. Nice one there for the Red Wings. Hoffman for the Blue Jackets. Mercer for the Devils. Fiala for the Wild. Walcott for the Lightning. There's a Lapierre for the Capitals. Shushko for the Flyers. York for the Flyers. McTavish on the blue for the Ducks. Denisenko for the Panthers. And a Marchessault for Vegas on the pink Dazzlers. We got the one random to do. And those feel like it's bleeding. I hope it's Byfield or Perfetti. Or both. Here we go. Ranta. Crosby for the Penguins. Well, there we go. I think that's the first Penguins card. Kelly for the Senators. Unique for the Yotes. Definitely hadn't hit him yet. Thompson for Vegas. Decision for Vegas. Cam York for the Flyers. Aho for the Hurricanes. 5, 6. French variation of Sissons for the Predators. That's so no French Young Gun. There's a Byfield for the Kings. So it's gonna be Perfetti that we miss out on, which is weird because I'm pretty sure we've hit the cards in his crop. Kelly for the Senators. And Shushko for the Flyers. Well, that's... Yeah, I mean, this case was weird, right? We saw Eklund in with, like, crops that he shouldn't have been in. Raymond with crops that he shouldn't have been in. Mercer with crops that he shouldn't have been in. It's just weird. I mean, like, we got 2 clear cuts, 2 fluorescences, like, 1, 2, 3, 6 jersey cards. It's just a weird case. So, all right, random time on the Burns. Minnesota, San Jose. So here's the thing with mapping the Young Guns. Like, as much as it sucks, it's more consistent, and I prefer that, especially on a case break, as opposed to Series 1 this year, where, like, I mean, this case is like Series 1 this year, where there's a couple Young Guns that are just shut out type of thing. So there's pros and cons to it. It's consistency versus, like, ultimate swings, but yeah. So here we go. 3 times on the random for the Birds. Once. Twice. 3rd time. San Jose. San Jose. That's Emil. All right. Ryan, I've noted that there was no Perfetti. I'll go through and make sure that we weren't missing any other major ones, but if we were, I'll throw some stuff in. So here we go. Recap time. So our passages was Burns. Our Young Guns were all over the place. Like, legitimately with some of the weirdest cropping I've ever seen. Like, we had an Eklund with a Mercer. We had a Lundell with a Raymond. We had Sillinger in with Podkolzin, I think, in Cider. So legitimately wild. Like, we hit 4 Mercers. It's just a weird case. We hit 6 rookie materials. We hit, like, all our program of excellence. We hit a clear cut of Hoffman, of rookie materials of Raymond, fluorescence of Elandon, only 1 French of Ranta, black canvas Young Guns of Dulling, Retta McTavish, street variation of Marner, Newhook PoE, Drysdale on the fluorescent, and then, like, I mean, the top 4 hits, I mean, let's start, I think honestly, the Ranta might be the worst of them. Like, 15 of 15 fluorescence green is, like, the worst of the top 4. Podkolzin's probably the next worst at, like, a 20 out of 20. And then Caulfield to 150. And I guess the hit of the break's a clear-cut exclusive. So that was a really weird case. I'm gonna sort it out, see what happens. That was just one of the most bizarre cases I've ever opened. So yeah, I will see you for breaks this week, and take care. And yeah, see ya. Have a good rest of the weekend.